George Strait is a true legend in country music, known for his smooth voice, traditional sound, and record-breaking career. With a legacy spanning decades, he has earned the title King of Country and influenced generations of artists. From his early days in Texas honky-tonks to becoming one of the best-selling musicians of all time, Strait's journey is one of talent, perseverance, and passion for real country music. In this video, we'll explore George Strait's life and career, from his rise in the industry to his lasting impact on country music. We'll also take a look at his net worth, personal assets, and unique lifestyle. Make sure to support us by liking this video, sharing it with others, and subscribing for more amazing stories. About George Strait's early life. George Harvey Strait Sr. was born on May 18, 1952, in Poteet, Texas, to John Byron Strait Sr., January 11, 1922 to June 4, 2013, and Doris Jean Cowser, June 26, 1930 to January 30, 2010. He grew up in nearby Pearsall, in Frio County, where his father was a junior high school mathematics teacher and the owner of a 2,000-acre, 810 hectares, cattle ranch outside of Big Wells, Texas. The family worked at the ranch on the weekends and in the summers. When George was in the 4th grade, his father and mother were divorced, and his mother moved away with his sister, Pensy. George and his brother John, Buddy Jr., 1950 to 2009, grew up with their father. For most of his early life, George was in ranching alongside his older brother Buddy and his father John. Strait started his musical journey in high school, playing in rock bands influenced by the Beatles. Later, he gravitated toward country music, inspired by legends like Hank Williams and Merle Haggard, discovering the genre mainly through live performances across Texas. About George Strait's personal life. Strait eloped with his high school sweetheart, Norma, in December 1971. They had 2 children, Jennifer, born 1972, and George Jr., Bubba, born 1981. Jennifer tragically passed in a 1986 car accident, leading the family to establish the Jennifer Lynn Strait Foundation to support children's charities. A Texas A&M graduate, Bubba competed in professional rodeo. Strait's older brother, Buddy, passed away in 2009. In 2012, Strait became a grandfather. Since 2010, he has been a spokesman for Wrangler National Patriot, supporting veterans. He has also appeared in Tractor Supply Company commercials. Strait hosted the George Strait Team Roping Classic, 1983 to 2017, and co-founded the Vaqueros Del Mar Invitational, raising over $5 million for veterans. He owns a Gulfstream G450 and helped with Hurricane Harvey relief. Honored as the 2018 Texan of the Year, he was recognized for his disaster recovery efforts. About George Strait's lifestyle, properties, vehicles, and net worth. George Strait's estimated net worth is around $300 million, earned through his music career, acting, and ranching. He once resided in a custom-built mansion in San Antonio, Texas, which included an infinity pool, sports court, and workout room. The property was listed for sale in 2018. He also owns a mansion in Rockport, Texas and a Tapatio Springs Hill Country Resort. Strait's impressive vehicle collection features a Chevrolet Silverado 3500, Chevrolet Corvette, and a 1959 Cadillac Series 62. He also owns a luxurious ship and a private jet. About George Strait's music career. 1970s. In college, Strait joined Stony Ridge, later renaming it Ace in the Hole. They built a regional following, but early singles failed. After failed Nashville trips, he nearly quit music until his wife encouraged him to persist. MCA signed him in 1981. 1980s. Strait's 1981 debut single Unwound launched a decade of success, including 17 #1 hits. Despite personal tragedy in 1986, he dominated country music with albums like Oceanfront Property and Beyond the Blue Neon, winning multiple CMA Entertainer of the Year awards. 1990s. Strait began the decade with Livin' It Up, featuring 2 multi-week #1 hits. His success continued with Pure Country Soundtrack, followed by several chart-topping albums like Blue Clear Sky and Carrying Your Love With Me. He also launched a major festival and ended the decade with Always Never the Same. 2000s. Strait's 2000s releases included The Road Less Traveled, Honky Tonkville, and It Just Comes Natural, which featured multiple #1 hits. He headlined major tours, released Troubadour, and in 2009, received the ACM Artist of the Decade Award. 2010s. Strait released Here for a Good Time and Love Is Everything, scoring his 60th #1 hit. He won the 2013 CMA Entertainer of the Year, received Billboard's Legend of Live Honor, and participated in the Forever Country Project. In 2018, he released Código. The Cowboy Rides Away Tour. Announced on September 26, 2012, Strait's farewell tour began on January 18, 2013, and concluded on June 7, 2014. Featuring 47 concerts across 2 years, it set attendance records, culminating in a historic Arlington, Texas, finale with 104,793 fans. 2020s. On June 15, 2024, Strait set a new U.S. concert attendance record with 110,905 fans at Kyle Field, Texas A&M. This surpassed the previous record held by the Grateful Dead and also set a new attendance milestone for the stadium. About George Strait's musical style. Strait's music is categorized as neo-traditional country, emphasizing classic instrumentation like the fiddle and pedal steel guitar. His sound also incorporates Texas country, honky-tonk, and western swing influences. About George Strait's honors and awards. Strait holds records for the most #1 albums, singles, and certifications in country music, ranking 11th across all genres. He trails only Elvis Presley and the Beatles in gold and platinum albums. With 70 million U.S. sales, he is the 12th best-selling artist in American history. Since 2013, he has held the record for most #1 hits across all charts, 60, and is the only artist with a top 10 hit every year for 30 years. Inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2006, he has won 22 CMA Awards, multiple ACM Awards, and was named Billboard's Top Country Artist, 1985 to 2010. Texas honors his birthday as George Strait Day. About George Strait's public image. George Strait is widely regarded as a humble and authentic figure in the music industry. Known as the King of Country, he has maintained a reputation for staying true to his roots and avoiding the limelight outside of his music. His clean-cut image and dedication to traditional country music have earned him immense respect from fans and peers alike too. About George Strait's influence and legacy. George Strait's influence on country music is monumental. With over 60 #1 hits, he holds the record for the most chart-topping songs in any genre. His neo-traditional style brought a resurgence of classic country sounds in the 1980s and inspired countless artists. His legacy is cemented as one of the best-selling music artists of all time, with over 100 million records sold worldwide. About George Strait's philanthropic work. Strait has been actively involved in philanthropy, supporting causes close to his heart. He established the Jennifer Strait Memorial Foundation in honor of his late daughter, which benefits children's charities in Texas. Additionally, he has supported organizations like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America and MusiCares. He also serves as a spokesperson for the Wrangler National Patriot Program, which raises funds for wounded military veterans. 6. About George Strait's advocacy and activism. While George Strait is not outspoken about political or social issues, his advocacy is reflected in his charitable work. He has consistently supported veterans and children's causes, aligning his efforts with his values of community and service. 5. About George Strait's other ventures. Beyond music, Strait has ventured into business with notable success. He co-owns the Tapatio Springs Hill Country Resort in Texas and is involved in the Código 1530 tequila brand. These ventures reflect his entrepreneurial spirit and connection to his Texan heritage. 9. About George Strait's controversies and challenges. Strait has largely avoided controversies throughout his career, maintaining a positive public image. However, he has faced personal challenges, including the tragic loss of his daughter, Jennifer, in 1986. This event deeply impacted him and inspired his philanthropic efforts. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more great content.